Right, as we near closer to summer, our partners Westpac are ramping up their water safety campaign. This morning, William is hanging out with the Westpac's Rashi reporter and some members of the rescue helicopter team. Morena, William.
Oh, hey, Morena. Mel, I didn't see you there. Look at that. There's no better sight than seeing the sun massage rangitoto like that. It's a beautiful morning down here at Kohi Marama Beach Yacht Club, and we're joined by three of the best to ever do it. And New Zealand's got a water safety problem, and here to talk about it, we've got three of the best. We've got our Westpac Rashi reporter, Bonnie Taylor. We've got our pre-hospital retrieval medicine doctor, Jono Wills, and we've got the man himself, critical care paramedic, the man, Casey. Mate. First, I'm going to give it over to Bonnie, but first, have a look at this. We've got this Rashi shirt, and zip that open, Bonnie, and look at that. It has the CPR, how to do CPR there, and that's really important, isn't it, Bonnie?
Yes.
And it makes it easy, so when you're out there, you'll be able to have access to that. But she's our reporter, Rashi reporter this morning, so I'm going to hand the reins over to her, reluctantly, but here you go.
Thank you. We're here with Jono and Casey. Jono, what do you know about water safety?
Yeah, I know that we need to probably get better at it, and New Zealand hasn't got a very good record with deaths due to drowning, so we need to get better.
And 94 people drowned last year, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of people, but there are some tips and tricks we can do to improve our numbers. Make sure that children are supervised all the time, and that means for the young ones that adults are within arm's reach. Make sure that you wear a life jacket when you're on boats and when you're rock fishing. Make sure you swim between the flags. Make sure that you learn water safety skills, and that includes CPR, because doing CPR before emergency services arrive dramatically improves survival.
Yeah. Do you know any tips of water safety?
Yeah, I know some tips and tricks as well. Learn how to swim is a real good one, and swim with other people.
Thank you.
Oh, look at that. Give me that here, you did very, very good. How's that? But down here, if you're in and around Kohi Marama Beach, come down, because we do have some of these Rashi shirts right here, Rashi shirts to give out. So come down, you can come get one of these. Because you did a good job. How did you feel doing that?
Good.
Yeah? I liked how you were looking at both of the guys and really absorbing their knowledge and passing it through onto everyone at home. High five. Well done. Bonnie Taylor, I've been calling her Bonnie Tyler all morning. I was like, she's a total eclipse of the heart. So back to you guys.
Well done, Bonnie. That was really good. We're going to head back now to William, who, thanks to Westpac, is learning all about water safety and rescue Rashis, which you'll no doubt see on beaches this summer. So thanks to our partner Westpac, we're joined by William again. Morena.
Yeah, morena, Mel. We're down here at Kohi Marama Beach. It's a stunning morning, and New Zealand's got a water safety problem, and here to talk about it, we've got three of the best, like I spoke about earlier. We've got Jono, Casey, and we've got our Westpac Rashi reporter there. But we're going to be talking about CPR right now, but I'm going to hand the reins to our young reporter over here. Here you go. There you go, Bonnie.
Before we start, I'm going to tell you what CPR stands for. Cardiopulmonary resuscitation.
Yes.
Jono will be performing the CPR, and Casey will be telling us all about it. Here we go.
Thank you. So a couple of really important things about CPR. When someone collapses or is pulled out of the water, it's really important that members of the public start before we get there, because that gives people the best possible chance that they've got. So Jono's going to demonstrate a couple of things now. So the first thing you do when you come across someone who you think you need to resuscitate is you make sure there is no danger. Okay? A paramount thing is that you are safe and the patient's safe. So Jono's going to check for a response from this patient.
Jimmy, open your eyes.
He's going to shout for help.
Bonnie, can you call 111? Tell them we need an ambulance.
Yes, I can.
Nice one.
The ambulance. Hello?
So the next thing he does, he opens the airway of the patient by tipping the chin back and tilting the head. If there's any stuff in there, he can roll the patient towards him and scoop it out with his hand. That's the way. All right, so in about the next 10 seconds, he's going to look, listen and feel for breathing. if the patient's not breathing or breathing really, really abnormally, he's going to now start CPR. So he's going to start 30 compressions to the chest. These compressions need to be hard and fast and compress about 1/3 of the depth of the chest. So you do about 30 of them, and then you give the patient 2 breaths. But if you really don't feel like giving them breaths, if there's vomit or blood or teeth in their mouth, just keep going with those compressions. It's really, really important. At some point then, a defibrillator should show up. If it's one from the public, all you need to do is attach it to the patient and do exactly what the defibrillator's telling you to do. Or the ambulance will arrive and they'll take over. And that's about it, Bonnie.
Thank you, Casey, and thank you, Jono.
Amazing work. Thank you very much, Bonnie, and you might be able to hear someone just started drilling as soon as we started the cross. I hope you were able to hear that whole process. We apologise for that, but interesting fact is you don't have to breathe in, which is like something that I'm going to take back, because I've been in a situation with my uncle up north, and he's in his 80s, Uncle Pango, and I was like, oh man, he was choking. If he was to go down, I was like, oh, the last thing I want to be doing is latching lips with him. He's been living with a lifelong gingivitis problem, so as you could imagine, that would be something I wouldn't want to latch my lips around. But that's it. At least we know now that if you don't want to be doing it uncomfortable, just stick to the compressions. Guys, thank you very much. Casey, Bonnie, you did fantastic. One more for the road, and Jono, beautiful.